In this episode, we're diving into one of the most chilling and well-documented UFO abductions in history, an event that has fascinated and terrified people for over half a century, the Pascagoula Abduction. It was a typical evening on October 11th, 1973, when 42-year-old Charles Hickson and 19-year-old Calvin Parker decided to go fishing on the west bank of the Pascagoula River in Mississippi. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the quiet of the evening was shattered by strange whirring and whizzing sound, accompanied by flashes of blue light on the water. The two men looked up to see an oval-shaped object, approximately 30 to 40 feet across and 8 to 10 feet high, hovering above the river. Before they could react, three beings emerged from the craft and glided toward them. Hickson and Parker were completely paralyzed, unable to move, but they remained conscious throughout the ordeal. The creatures were unlike anything they had ever seen. Standing about 6 feet tall, these robotic humanoids had gray, elephant-like skin, bullet-shaped heads, and slit-like mouths. Their hands ended in crab-like pincers, and they seemed to hover just above the ground as they moved. Hickson and Parker were taken aboard the craft, where they were subjected to a medical examination by a gigantic robotic eye. The entire experience was terrifying and surreal, and after what felt like an eternity, the men were returned to the shore, and the craft sped away into the night sky. Traumatized and in shock, Hickson and Parker immediately reported the incident to Keesler Air Force Base and the Jackson County Sheriff's Department. A secretly recorded conversation between the two men captured at the sheriff's office revealed their genuine fear and confusion. They were deeply concerned about their families and insisted that they had no intention of deceiving anyone. To further support their claims, Hickson reportedly passed a polygraph examination. Dr. Alan Hynek, a renowned professor of astronomy at Northwestern University, studied the case and concluded, "There is no question in my mind that these men had a very real, frightening experience." In the years following the abduction, Hickson and Parker's lives were forever changed. Hickson gave interviews, lectures, and even appeared on television sharing his story with the world. He also claimed additional encounters with aliens and authored a self-published book, UFO Contact at Pascagoula. Parker, who initially shied away from the spotlight, later embraced his role in the UFO community, attending conventions and starting a company called UFO Investigations. In 2018, Parker published his own book, Pascagoula, The Closest Encounter, where he provided a full account of the event and its lasting impact on his life. The significance of Pascagoula abduction was further recognized in 2019 when a historical marker was unveiled at the site of the alleged abduction. Parker, who attended the unveiling alongside the Hickson family, expressed deep emotion and gratitude, calling it a great honor. Sadly, Calvin Parker passed away in August of 2023 at the age of 68. His legacy, with that of Charles Hickson, lives on through their extraordinary encounter and the countless lives they touched sharing their story.